Among all human senses, vision holds a strange position. It lets us see the universe, and at the same time, realize the universe probably didn't want to be seen this clearly. For a long time, we assumed eyes evolved slowly, step by step, carefully engineered by nature. Then fossils showed up and said, no. We shipped the full version immediately. Around 540 million years ago, during the Cambrian period, eyes didn't appear gradually. They appeared everywhere. Different species, different shapes, same upgrade. It looks less like evolution and more like nature hit Enable Vision in the settings menu. Some of these early creatures already had compound eyes almost identical to modern insects, which means they figured it out once and then never bothered to improve it again. Compound eyes are great at detecting motion and danger. Detail, however, is not their strength. They see everything, but understand nothing. Like CCTV cameras with permanent low resolution. At the same time, other creatures had a much cheaper setup, cup-shaped eyes. 1 pixel. That's it. But 1 pixel is enough if all you need to know is something big is coming, and it's probably hungry. Once any organism could see, life became immediately more stressful for everyone else. Seeing meant hunting. Being seen meant running. Evolution suddenly turned competitive. This is why the Cambrian explosion wasn't peaceful diversification. It was panic. But here's the problem. Even the simplest eye requires complex molecular machinery. So where did the first one come from? Science did what it always does when confused, it looked somewhere unexpected. Under a microscope, some single-celled algae behave suspiciously. They move. They react to light. They seem aware. Which is concerning, because plants are not supposed to have opinions. Even more disturbing, these algae contain rhodopsin, the same light-sensitive molecule used in human eyes. In humans, rhodopsin converts photons into neural signals. In algae, it does basically the same thing, just with much lower expectations. So a theory emerged: eyes were not invented by animals. They were inherited. Jellyfish strengthened this suspicion. They have no brain, barely a nervous system, yet still possess functional light sensors, which suggests vision existed before intelligence needed it. So how did animals get it? Short answer: eating things. Evolution is less about competition and more about swallowing the right roommate. Mitochondria and chloroplasts are former independent organisms that moved in and never moved out. Early animals likely did the same thing and accidentally absorbed the ability to see. Once light detection entered the genome, everything changed. The world stopped being dark and random. Human eyes, however, are not perfect. From an engineering perspective, they're questionable. The wiring is backwards. The optic nerve punches a hole in the retina. We call this a blind spot and politely pretend it's fine. Octopus eyes don't have this problem. Clean wiring. No blind spots. Clearly designed by someone who read the manual. This tells us something important: evolution doesn't redesign systems. It patches them. Our ancestors kept modifying existing parts because deleting legacy code is dangerous. The result is a visual system that works despite being structurally chaotic. Genetic duplication gave humans extra editing power. Multiple copies mean more room for mistakes that don't immediately kill you, which is evolution's favorite feature. This flexibility allowed the brain to aggressively fill in missing information. Eventually, vision and cognition fused. Seeing became thinking. Consciousness wasn't planned. It happened because eyes kept demanding better processing. Eyes are so important that the immune system avoids them entirely. They are classified as immune-privileged organs. If something goes wrong, the body would rather destroy both eyes than risk contamination. That's not paranoia. That's historical trauma. Your eyes were never fully native hardware. They're ancient imported technology. Evolution, it turns out, is less survival of the fittest and more survival of the best collaborators. The history of vision is a story of accidents that worked. When you look at the world today, you are using a system refined through 500 million years of debugging. It's inefficient. It's flawed. It's good enough. Understanding eyes means understanding humans as assembled, not designed. Every moment of sight is built on improbable success. Future science may uncover even more flaws and more miracles hidden in this system. But one thing is clear. Vision is not destiny. It is legacy. So the next time you open your eyes, remember. You are running a 500 million year beta version to observe a universe that still hasn't passed quality control.